Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cover99 come back in that video, and today I'm be talking about the current state of Call of Duty. Now, before I start the video, I do want to apologize for how I sound because I do have like a snuffy nose going on. Hopefully I feel better within a couple of days. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, and let's get straight into it. Now, before people automatically get mad at me for the thumbnail and claim that I'm just bad at the game and I should probably go play Fortnite, I just wanted to say that I've always been a fan of Call of Duty. As a matter of fact, I grew up playing every Call of Duty in between Modern Warfare 2 all the way up until now. Like, I never forget when I got an Xbox 360 and I had first got Xbox Live, and dude, Call of Duty back then was just such an amazing time in my opinion. But this year I actually ended up not buying the new Call of Duty just for the sole purpose of I don't think that it's good. I mean, I had played the closed beta or the open beta or whatever, and I wasn't really that much impressed. When I seen day one clips of what was happening in Call of Duty as far as the spawns and the cheaters and everything, I just wasn't impressed at what Activision had brought to us this year. So that was my sole reason for not buying the game. Plus, I just didn't feel like it was worth the money. I mean, like $60 for the same game that I bought last year and maybe even the year before that. And you can argue all day, oh, it's not the same game. It's different this and different that. I mean, hey man, at the end of the day, you're grinding out skins. It's the same weapons for the past 10 years or whatever. It is what it is. Outside of what I think why the game is bad, I also was looking at reviews on Steam, and coming from a AAA title company that's been making games for over a decade, it's crazy to me how it's mostly negative on PC, and they've had the most refunded game on the PlayStation and Xbox store within the past month. And looking back at it, it's kind of sad because if you look at Cold War and Vanguard, it wasn't really that bad, to be honest. If you think about it, I feel like Cold War and Vanguard was pretty good Call of Duties in my opinion. I enjoyed the multiplayer. I enjoyed the side modes and everything. I even enjoyed the campaigns. I think Cold War has one of the best Call of Duty campaigns out there. Right next to Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, but for some reason they just decided to fuck up the current campaign, make it absolutely trash. And I'm actually kind of upset that they didn't revisualize or remaster the original missions that they had, the original Modern Warfare 3 when it released in 2011. Coming from somebody that vividly remembers every single mission from the original Modern Warfare 3 and playing it on all difficulties, trying to get all the achievements and everything, they could have just done that and then added whatever bullshit that they wanted to. That way the overall rating of the campaign and the overall quality of it isn't that bad. I don't know why they wanted to try something new this year, but I mean, it is what it is. Another thing I want to get into outside of the negative reviews is everything that the community asks for. So movement, well, people are complaining about movement. I don't fucking know how, when everybody was saying, oh, we want slide canceling back, we want this back, and all this other bullshit, so Call of Duty could feel like Call of Duty again. And I'm just saying to myself, do you guys realize the most sold Call of Duties did not have this bullshit that y'all was talking about? The most sold Call of Duty is Black Ops 1 at 31 million copies. Didn't have no slide canceling bullshit, nothing. The second most sold Call of Duty is Modern Warfare 3, the original one, at 30 million copies. No slide canceling, no bullshit, no dolphin prone. It was just fast paced, but it was it was still good movement. We didn't need all this extra bullshit that we got nowadays. I be seeing clips of people on TikTok and YouTube, and they're just fighting somebody, slide canceling and spinning around the circle 800 times. It's just kind of cringe for me. I'd rather go play a different game than deal with that every single match that I'm playing. Same thing with the HP system. Everybody complained that, oh, the time to kill was too short, so they beefed up the HP. Now everybody's complaining about that. People complained about the changes to aim assist and said it wasn't strong. Some people said it was strong. They ended up changing aim assist. Unfortunately, I don't know why they still haven't banned majority of the cheaters yet. You got people on Xbox and PlayStation still using third-party devices like Zim packs or stim packs, whatever the fuck they call, toggle features and macros built into them. Same thing goes for PC. I don't know why if somebody hops into a lobby and starts shooting people through walls, they're not automatically triggered by the system. Any game, especially in this day and age of gaming, the number one thing any player should have to deal with, especially after buying it for $60 and it's a AAA title game, is dealing with cheaters. I can't tell you how many AAA title games come out nowadays, and on day one, it's cheaters, and then they don't patch the shit. It just don't make any sense to me. What's so fucking ever? I also hit that age where I don't really see the point of buying skins or like, you know, digital stuff in game for any game as a matter of that sort. I can't believe all those people that bought all those skins and all those packs for the original Warzone, none of that shit transferred over to the new one. Like, they literally scammed the fuck out of the community, and everybody's just like, you know, looking dumb or whatever. But you know what's crazy? They can't get a lawsuit on it, and they can't get in trouble for it because they literally stated that, hey, like, this stuff won't transfer over to the future Call of Duties. You know, keep wasting your money if you want to. Then on top of that, I don't even know why people buy skins anyway when 50% of the community grind out camos, like, you know, like the golden or the prestige camos or diamond camos. What's the point of grinding out camos if you're going to still buy skins that won't even be transferred to a future Call of Duty? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Another thing I want to touch on is, why does everything use the same client? The multiplayer client, the Warzone client, the DMZ client, the Zombies client, like all that bullshit should be a separate. All that shit should be a separate client. It should not be all bungled up in one client. This is what be causing everybody to crash on both PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. It just makes absolutely no sense to me. Why did they group up everything on one client and then called it Call of Duty HQ or Call of Duty R? And then, dude, it's just so bad, man. It's just so bad. It's so glitchy. Half of the features don't even be working most of the time. I'm glad to see all these problems that the community is currently facing, because you are the reason this stuff is happening. You keep buying the game. You keep buying skins. Y'all keep promoting the game on YouTube, Twitch, and everything. Every time I go on Twitch and I see somebody stream this game, dude, they're not even having fun playing it. They're like some sweat. They're slide canceling. And every time they die, they just still complain about something else and something else and something else. And this is sad, man. But to the people that keep, like, you know, buying the game every year, and the people that keep buying hundreds and maybe even $1,000 of skins, I mean, they're the reason why the game is in the current state it is. The gaming community in general will never learn that if you keep buying a game and they keep not delivering on the things that the community itself want, they're gonna keep fucking you over. And even after all that, if you don't believe me, if you don't believe a single word that I'm saying, hey, that's fine. There's a reason why this game has mostly negative reviews on Steam. They've lost 75% of their player base already within, not even within like a month of release. Like, they can't even break 100,000 players on PC. Yet you got Apex Legends that's been out for like since 2019, and they're averaging 313,000 players on PC, not even including, like, you know, the ones playing on console. And then you got games like Lethal Company that's out right now that's averaging, you know, 171,000 players on a 24-hour period, that's made by one person, and it's $10, and it's actually fun. You know, you can play with friends and stuff, and the features that the developer put in game actually work. Don't gotta worry about cheaters. Like, it's just, I'm not making this shit up when I'm saying this. But for the people that actually played Modern Warfare 2, and I'm not talking about that backwards cross compatibility shit. No. I mean, when the game actually came out, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, when those games came out, the people that actually played those games know that the Call of Duty that we have now is absolutely terrible, and it's not even up for discussion. Now, with that being said, this isn't a video like change somebody's mind or prevent them from buying the game or making them get a refund. No, if you like the game the way it is, you see absolutely no problem with it, keep playing. I'm speaking for myself and maybe even a couple others out there. But I think another thing I want to touch on before I end this video is false promises. You all really believe that Activision or Call of Duty is going to go on a 2-year game streak? You all really believe that? And then on top of that, they said, yeah, we bring the zombies to Call of Duties. It's Warzone zombies. What the fuck? Nobody asked for this bullshit. Me personally, looking back at it, Cold War Zombies is probably a top 3 zombies for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I even remember playing Black Ops 2 Origins when that first came out. That was insane to me. If you're gonna bring back something that the community loves, such as zombies, it's not quite the same as it should be. I wouldn't even put it out there. Perfect example, Modern Warfare 3 had not only did they have special ops, but they had survival mode. I'm so upset that they did not bring back survival mode. People would actually play survival mode, especially on this new client, new graphics, new guns, you know what I'm saying? people would actually play survival mode. I can't believe they didn't add this in game. Like that was so like heartbreaking to me. As a kid, I remember trying to get past at least level 20 on survival by myself on Modern Warfare 3. And let me tell you something. I know I was bad back then, but I just couldn't fucking do it. But I just kept trying because it was actually fun. But with that being said, man, those are just my opinions. I just wanted to talk about it today because I still see a lot of negative things surrounding the Call of Duty community, let alone the game itself. So I just wanted to, like, you know, put my 2 cents in. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And with that being said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, and I'm gonna holler at y'all next time.